Yes, sir. Hello, all. I'm Narendra Srinivasan. So I've been teaching for the past 10 years. I used to work for production for about 5 years. I worked on different houses, and so on. Done different. Topic is about how to become a certified Unreal Engine instructor. So I'm going to, sir, shall I start? Shall I start with the presentation, sir? Vignesh, sir, can we start with the presentation? So we're going to see how to become an authorized Unreal instructor. So in case if you have any doubts, you can just interrupt me in between. Just a second. This. Is my screen visible, sir? Is my screen visible? Okay. So
Yep, sure. Can you
by
see?
this time, we should all be aware about Unreal Engine, how things are going to go with Unreal Engine. It's a gaming engine that has different applications from games, film architecture, visualization, and animation, and it just goes on. UI, UX, and different applications. So we're going to, for about 5 minutes, we're going to see about the new features of Unreal Engine 5.6 version. These are the recent developments with Unreal Engine 5.6. Post this 2 minute video or 1.5 minute video, we'll switch on to how to become an Unreal instructor. Different cover editors about doing this procedural physics with the new rigging and animation tools. And they have this something called as a meta humans. You can customize your own characters with a pre-existing model along with the cloth and other different animations. Then goes for something called as a content process. Content process is again nothing but an outliner in different software where you go plug and play all the content that you have loaded, stored, and you're going to manipulate. So PCG would be the, I can say the latest development along with the other thing like different materials and latest updates. PCG is nothing but procedural content generation. This is more like customizable different assets. It could be, building a forest or different gaming assets, building a city or a house. How we're going to creatively manipulate and, give the choices to the user to customize it while it is running. This animate and different other option to make it much more faster when you load heavy meshes. So jumping into something called as the Unreal Authorization. So this is exactly done by the Epic Games, the parent company of this Unreal Engine, which is in USA. This is a global program for all trained or the people or different professionals. It could be a teacher, it could be a tutor, a trainer, or an aspiring professional who want to become an authorized instructor. So right now there are a few hundreds of instructors around the globe. Unreal Engine is encouraging every teachers and tutors around the globe to participate and get certified in it. So like I said, then comes the expertise in Unreal Engine. Anyone, any professional who's been using Unreal Engine, we can apply for this, and we will be seeing the process and what are the steps and how things work. So again, also be a trained educator. Once you get the license in the form of a badge, you'll be set with other professionals who are in the education industry, and you can club with other different training professionals, and you'll get access to different materials, the standardized materials, pedagogy, everything generated by Unreal Engine. You can create your own, or you can utilize what has been uh, existing there in the Unreal Engine website. Why to become an Unreal Engine instructor or an authorized instructor? So we might be good at many things, the technical things and a lot of other softwares and things, unless until those techniques and skill sets are recognized by the industry veterans. You know, only when that happens, you will have a global reach. Suppose you're good at certain things, could be sports or anything, for which you'll get different awards and recognitions. From there, you'll get exposed. Your reach will be to different industries. Could be education industry, gaming industry, training industry. So your reach as a trained instructor, you will have more exposure and different experience. So, and this Epic Games company, they have their own directory of different professionals of different background. So you will get registered over there so that in case any companies who ask for a specific topic, say suppose you're into game development, there could be a lot of different universities across the world will be approaching this particular Epic Games community. Then we'll be asking for this many instructors, we need this much. Then that until this Epic Games people will just approach us as one of the instructors, and they will ask us to go and conduct a workshop or a set of tutorial. They will connect us to all these universities so that we can go there and work as a freelance instructor. Let's come to the eligibility criteria. When we say the eligibility criteria, first, before starting as an Unreal Engine instructor application, first there are certain things you need to make sure you have it. First thing would be the teaching experience. As per the previous year, every year they keep every year once in 2 years they will change the uh, basic rules and the requirements for this particular authorized trainership. As per the updated one, you should be having 3 years of teaching experience as a full-time teacher. You should have the teaching experience as a three-time full-time faculty in any academy, higher education institutions. Then you should be using Unreal Engine minimum of 6 months, 6 to 6 months to any other years you can be using. So when you want to see it, they have provided us something called as a authorized instructor program guide. So we're going to go through that. I have the guide with me. So I'll tell you where to access the section that I will show you in a moment. So there is a small guidebook. So there they have mentioned the requirements and how to become an authorized Unreal instructor that we will see in a moment. So we need to complete and submit an application form that will ask for your LinkedIn profile and those things. I will show you how to access that. Then you have to go for two set of sets. One will be the MCQ, where the pass mark is 75 percentage. Now they have reduced the pass mark to 75 percentage. You have to finish the test within the stipulated time that we will see. Then after passing the MCQ, then you will be instructed to move forward to submit a 60-minute to 90-minute video recording of your demo session. The demo session again, there are certain rules that we will also see. So then we have to record and submit it, those 1 or 2 videos to the instructing Epic Games. You can upload it in a driver, Google Drive, and send the link to them. Then upon careful examination, they will take up to maximum of 12 weeks. But for me, they just upload in about a month or two. That again depends on the traffic, the number of applicants they have in a year. Then they will send you the terms and conditions agreement, as in where and all you should use, how to use. So those basic rules will be there. So coming back to the requirement, so current affiliation with a training provider, that is currently you should be teaching this Unreal Engine in your academy. It could be institute, academy, college, or a university. Like they mentioned, it includes academic institution or any other technology partner. So production experience in the relevant industry. Suppose you're into 3D or game design and gaming, you should be having a professional experience in that particular field. And as an instructor, obviously that is mandatory. Also, like I said before, you should be having some experience in using this Unreal Engine. Then it should be demonstrated in a professional way. So they have also got us the benefits that we have seen before: access and use of exclusive program branding, and they will be giving you a logo with a digital badge that you can use for about a year. And every 6 months, you should be continuing the degree, the batch, by uploading certain videos. They have certain specifications that we will come to it later. And you will get opportunity to meet industry professionals since you've been looped in the very professional network. There is a special LinkedIn page called Unreal Partner, Unreal Training Partners. There you can post your doubts, you can access some materials, tutorials, any other exclusive assets. It will be made available for you. So FAQs, we'll come to it later. And I'm going back. So starts with, these are the 3 to 4 steps that we are going to do. First one would be, we should submit an online application, and I will show you the application link. I will share it in the commentary box. Then you can attend an online workshop. That workshop consists of 17 basic classes from an authorized Unreal instructor. But this is not mandatory, it's optional. If you know Unreal Engine better, if you think you're confident enough to write an exam to take up, you can just directly take the skill test and submit your demo class. But if you're not that confident, you might think you might need some support, or you just want to revise something, you can go for the workshop. You can officially request them training at communication, or they have the help trainers academy, Unreal Academy. You can put an email to them asking for a workshop. So that workshop will be average of 17 sessions from an authorized Unreal instructor. After attending it, and you have to practice a lot, that I would say. But all the questions will be in the basics only. There will be fully basics. Those things you have to concentrate. Then you need to take this MCQ. This MCQ is of 4 different levels that we will see down the line. Then you need to submit a demo class, like I mentioned, 60 to 90 minutes. And after taking the MCQ test, so when you submit the application, after verification, they will approve your application process, and you will get an intimation from them saying that your application got processed and approved. So from that 2 weeks, you have to decide on which path you're going to take. That we will see. Then after, we need to take the MCQ test. After finishing the MCQ test, you'll be given a 3 months time to submit your demo sessions. The application process again, step 1. You should first log into your, I'll just go for this choose the specialization thing. It will go to your Unreal Academy, academy.unreal.com. You should log in with your ID. When you browse down, you can see something as Unreal Authorized Instructor Study Guide. You can just go to this. Again, you have this something called a study guide. Choose the blue color one and press enter. So this is the study guide that gives you different contents. The foundation knowledge, what are the foundation you want to go for, gaming licenses and other thing, content browser, all the tutorial content it will show us. So launch in a different window. This is how it comes up. So conditional knowledge, levels, assets, content. Suppose you need help with this, you can just go and click the particular topic and it will launch. And you'll get tutorial on everything. Go back to the module. So these are the different modules that is available. So Unreal Engine Fundamentals, Editor Introduction, using tools, templates, improve your workflow. Again, Unreal Editor Fundamentals, everything they have mentioned, and you can choose whatever you want. Yes, I'm sharing the link with you right now. Let me go back to, do I check just a moment? I'm just looking out for the commentary box to share this. Able to see just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, then I'll just do it. But I'm just, trying to figure out this interface is a little bit new to me. For a moment, I would like to stop it. Yeah, it is in the top. Oh, yes. Uh, End of the class, I'll just share both the links. So like I said, this link is a little bit new to me. I'm not able to, yes, I got the chat box here. I'm sharing with you right now. It has come. Again, I'll go for the test menu. These are the 4 different options that they give you during your Unreal Engine test. You can just go for the back and choose your first 3 to 4 topic. One is a world building. Second is look development. No issues, KU. So world building is nothing but creation of any digital world or any open world. If I go and click into that, they have this many topics. So 1, 2, 3. First will be the launcher, editor, data management, blueprint and visual scripting. It will be very less, but certain around 5 to 10 questions I have. Then we have the world building specifics, material, lighting, and cinematics and visual production. It will be like mostly like rendering, camera, setting up the camera and rendering up. And you can just go for any topic right now. Suppose they go for the data management. How you, when you say data, data is everything. Whatever things you load inside it, meshes, lights, whatever you load it, any. If you go for a start, that again has different classifications. You can just go for that particular classification and turn it on. So those you'll be getting it separately. All those video, it will get displayed. Slowly, you can just go through all these things to get a better understanding of what we have in hand. So you need to, for learning, so step 1, after clicking the link, step 1, you have to choose your path. So you'll be having 2 weeks to go through all these contents. Then you can decide what is best for you. like I said here. Then comes after you clear the test. So it will be of 145 questions and you have to finish in 90 minutes. And the pass mark is 75 percentage. Previously, it used to be 80 marks till the last year because I cleared it in my second attempt. First attempt, since the pass mark was 80 percentage, I scored 74 percentage. In 6 marks, I lost the race. Then due to academic restrictions, I'm not able to finish it up. Then I took up the test last 2024 around November. I gave the test once again, second time, then I cleared it. So this exam will be and should be completed in a single sitting. There should not be any break in the video. It should be a continuous video. Maximum time or minimum, we can say you can take between 60 to 90 minutes to finish the maximum time is 90 minutes. That is 1 hour and 30 minutes. You will be given three different attempts to pass. So this option now I'm going to give you will show you what are the different topics you can choose in a more interactive way. So if I go for the academic partner handbook, the moment. So they have their own different contents for the academic partners. They have actually three different levels: bronze, silver, and gold. So they have the partner directory. These are the benefits. What they say is called the program benefits. What and all you get access to. Actually, I'm a silver badge holder, and I will also tell you what are the different marks. I can share the link once again. So end of the class, I will be sharing you this PPT thing. Just a moment. Like I showed before, these are the different topics that you can train yourself with different videos. It can be two different things. These lot some of these are you don't need to pay. It's free material. You can just click those videos and do. Or if you want a paid live training, that option is also available. You can just request to the Unreal Engine. They will make arrangement for that too. So again, these are the test to teach sessions. All you have to do is to make your profile in a better way, and there will be some yearly maintenance. These things again, we will see it later. After you get a certain particular certification, for me, like I got a silver badge. So these are the different other classifications or rule sets that I need to send a video to a particular site, uh, improve the standard of my input, and those things it will just keep on changing. So we'll come to that later. We don't need it right now. So these are the contents that I have right now with me. So go back to my dashboard. One moment. Oops. It is into two types. First will be the theory, that is your MCQ, for which the pass mark is 75%. Post that, you need to submit your demo. You need to submit a demo. The demo will be of reward will be of three things. One is a bronze medal, silver medal, and a gold medal. Bronze medal is out of 100 marks. If you get between 60 to 69 percentage, you will get a bronze badge. And silver badge is between 70 to 89. And the gold badge would be 90 percentage and above. So for a demo class, these are the contents that you need to give it. These are the 4 to 5 different contents that you can present. First is just give a small introduction about yourself. That introduction could be through your narration, or you can show your works through your blog or website. You can share it to the your particular students. Second thing, you need to make something called as a lesson plan. Lesson plan is nothing but a brief overview of what content you're going to present in that particular demo session. It could be a multimedia, or it could be just a PDF. It could be a PPT. It could be anything. Unfortunately, I'm not able to share anything because it's part of the rule that we should not put it in any public domain. Whatever video we create for the Unreal Authorized Instructor, we should not be putting it out in public, either in YouTube or LinkedIn. We are not supposed to put any of this. So I won't be able to share with you. So next is an interactive demo. Apart from these things, you should make sure your presentation is interactive. It is not like just a guest lecture, what right? Should keep on keeping tabs on your students. Minimum, that should be 3 students, and your screen you should be record. You should be displaying your screen, and there should be a picture-in-picture of yourself, a live video of yourself. With the it should be the quality should be of HD, and in that video, everyone should be able to see your face. The good lighting. It should not be dark or any other crime thriller or a horror movie. To make sure the scene is fully lit, every student or the instructor in the video, whomever is evaluating it, they should be seeing your face in a clear way. Then make sure you do also conduct different quiz sessions with your students. So minimum 3 students, they should all be 18 years and above. These are the conditions. And it should be a picture in picture, and it should be in one sitting. That should not be any break of any sort. I know it takes a lot of time, lot of practice, because it took me around 2 to 3 different runs. Because first time I had some network issue, then came the students were not interactive, then I asked them to interact, and make sure at least to encourage the students, any students, and their voices, in case sometimes their picture-in-picture video, they can also share that. Everything will be recorded. Yeah, the demo session should be 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Minimum 1 hour, maximum 1.5 hours. If it is less than 1 hour, you'll be rejected. If it is longer than 1.5 hours, your video will be rejected. And make sure all the minimum three participants should be above 18 plus age. Even if it goes below 18 plus, it will also get rejected. So these are the pitfalls we need to make sure we don't do. So this is a MCQ. We have seen the level design blueprint, and these are the different topics I see. And before applying, make sure you have a better portfolio. Portfolio in the sense, suppose I'll show you my LinkedIn profile. So here I used to put Unreal Engine trainer. But after getting the badge, I just made this as an Unreal Engine authorized trainer. And this is a badge I was speaking about. So you'll be given this particular badge. Just a moment, I'm looking for it. Go and click this show credentials. It will tell me when and where these things are. I can share you this too. But again, the same old issue. Just a moment. This is my silver badge, and it shows for what I obtained this badge. The skills and knowledge in the education training and the using Unreal Engine, issued on 6th of January, expires on 2026 January. It is valid for 1 year. And make sure after obtaining the certification, you do not join any other production houses. You cannot use this authorized Unreal Instructor. This is only for teaching purpose. After obtaining the certificate and you go and work for production, then it becomes invalid. They will cancel it. But you can ask, even if you're working in production, make sure you're teaching it somewhere, online, offline, and have some evidence of that, then you can submit it. So these are the content. So editor, data management, this is more like a world building. So you will get a certification for world building. Just a moment. Planning to access a certain part. Yes, over here. So if I go to this, I will also paste it here. This link. Sorry, just a moment. So this particular link, this has a colorful representation of what we have seen before. Path you have to choose. We have 4 different paths, like we have seen in the first PDF or inside this Unreal Academy. We have a world building, look development, technical art, and game development. World building is nothing but just download the assets from Pixel Bridge and all other softwares, load it, and just place it in an artistic way. This is more about a world building. So what you do in world building, we have a design development, fictional environments, create optimized landscape, natural or sci-fi. Then you can build models, develop materials. And over here, in the exam modules, as the bar graph shows, these are the questions. From these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of these 8 different topics, these are the dominant topics like data management, Unreal Engine editor, world building, materials, what are different, how to access the material, what are different types of materials, different types of lighting, static and dynamic lighting, and what is the difference, what can be, a lot of, nuances are there. They are the basic differences of what is what. Then goes the look development. Look development is nothing but lighting composition. In what angle you compose, and what kind of camera angle, depth of field, how you light the particular scene. It could be interior, exterior, what are different types of light you use. And all the questions will be regarding that. Even the texturing, the material, how you assign things. So generate physically accurate and photorealistic imagery. Utilize your color, texture, illumination, and environmental effects like fog effect or haze and other skylight, sunlight, how you set up all those things. And again, they also have their own contents, but again, the emphasis will be more on materials, lighting, rendering, and because all the last 4 are interconnected. If you want to see the materials for which you should need a light, even though if both material and lightings are there, only if the rendering setting is good, you'll be able to see a first class output. Because if we miss any one of these, the output won't look realistic. And cinematics is like adding different lens flare and different other contents. When you say technical art, everything will be built from the scratch. Mostly it will be on rigging, animation. So when you say blueprint, Unreal Engine's technical side of content creation will be something what we call as a blueprint. Blueprint is nothing but visual scripting. Other softwares, Unity and all, you need some programming to create some games and other things. But inside Unreal Engine, everything is artistic and also we call it as a visual scripting. Everything will be in terms of nodes. All the nodes we have to interconnect, enabling, disabling, manipulating, or make it to user interactive. Everything is done in the blueprint. Blueprint, I would say, is the advanced level of our Unreal Engine. So that's why the test questions will be emphasized more on animation and blueprint, and also how the gameplay goes on. Gameplay is more about level setup. What are the interactive one where the wall is collapsible, or you can say if a character walks through, sometimes we don't have any passage, it will get blocked. So all those things will be controlled within the interactive framework. Last and final would be our game development. So game development, as the name says, level design is just design the level, place the foliage, place the content. But in game development, we see the characters, how they react with the environment. So those controls, restrictions will be created in the development process. So again, concrete on the design and development, release of the cycles of the game, focused on mechanics, game mechanics. If you want to succeed in producing a good game, this uh, it is of two types. One is the design part and the development part. Inside the development part, we have something called as a game mechanics. This is how a character interacts, how it behaves, what are the powers. Suppose for a simple example would be, I'm a big fan of action games. If someone is shot at or someone is getting hurt, how much is the health decreases? In case of a armor, if he or she or they are wearing some armor, so how much of shots or health can be saved? Everything will be under the game mechanics. So like I say, reward system, player engagement, sound integration, different types of physics, everything you will be doing it there. Again, inside the game development, we have this gameplay interactive framework, obviously one, testing and optimization, user interaction, like interacting with the environment. So everything, blueprint is a key. So that is all with this right now. Then we can go back. So they have their own how to become an. I think I have shared this link, right? Yeah. If yes, if I shared this link, you can say yes, I have shared the link. If you cannot speak, you can type the message in the message box. Then it is understood. You can message that you have understood what I've said. So apart from this, good, thank you. So apart from this, they do have a 40-minute video of how to become an Unreal Engine instructor. If this particular demonstration is not enough for you, you can go for this too. It's entirely up to you. Then they have this orientation. Lastly, they have updated on April 2025. They have the students showcase and other things. It's getting little bit slow because of other download. So whichever thing that loads faster, we'll just go for that. It's like contents, someone else contents that someone person have come. How to become an authorized Unreal instructor, education, learning and training team. So it's all about this is how the introduction about yourself would look like. How is the personal journey, how things are done. So this is agenda, or I can say a session overview. I say this as a session overview. So Unreal partnership, blah blah blah. So all those things they were mentioned. So Unreal partnership, how things work. So that video has these contents in terms of PPT. That is all. So coming back. What are the benefits? So these are the benefits of the certification. So you'll be getting access to exclusive events. You can have this Epic directory listing. Your name will get registered in their Epic Games official directory. And like I said, if they get some requests, bulk requests from different corporates, even you can go and teach corporates. So whatever you want to charge is entirely up to you. All the Epic Games will do is to get connections, industry connections. That's it. For how much ever you charge, in terms of Indian rupees, I can say 5,000 to 10,000. I know people who charge per session close to 25,000 to 30,000. It could be one day, it could be one session. That's up to your expertise and amount of people that you want to teach. And you'll get the teaching license. You can use the badge. You can go to exclusive content access. So the next thing would be this maintaining the certification. So up to this, you're clear, right? Hopefully up to this you're clear. If so, yes, cool. So access to different contents, you should upgrade yourself. Like we saw in this Unreal Academy, right? Here, likewise, we have some other contents that you can go and search for it. Go for this Unreal Academy, and there will be a small, search box on the right hand side. Right now, I'm not able to see due to this some pop-up messages that is not going away. So you can just search it over there. Whatever content you need, you can just type it over there. It just pops up. You can learn from there. So it has different options. You just go and search for it. So these are again our different resources that we have in hand. You just go and click for it. It just goes back to the official site. It's taking its own speed time. Sends all of the information that is needed. So after getting your authorized instructor badge, either you can remain as an independent instructor, like as independent trainers, or you can start an academy, or in an academy, you can make your academy an official training center, and also you can make it as an academic training partner program. When they say academic training partner, that means you can, in case if you're working in a college or university, you can make them as an official partner. If I go for the authorized instructor program, okay, due to some reason, internet is horribly slow. So let me go back. Application. First, you need to log into your application using your Epic Games account. Give it a moment, it's getting loaded. Yes. So hope my screen is visible. So obviously, just you have to fill in your details, your country, in case I'm into India, so I'll put India. Postal code, if you want to fill, you can fill city. And in the experience, so they will ask, you have experience in using Unreal Engine? Yes and no. Accordingly, you can type. Again, teaching method, the live instruction, online or in person, that you'll be able to teach or right now what you're teaching right now. Please refer to the program guide before completing this. So when you go for the program guide again, they just go back to the content which is over here. These are the content, how to become one and those things. This is as same as this. And in case how long you have been teaching, your teaching experience accordingly, in case if you fall short or if they feel it is not enough, they will let you know any alternative content. So my primary language will be English. Use any other go. Suppose if I say other, I can also teach in Tamil in a local language. For me, this is my regional language or my native language. I can also type it there. Why? Because that could be sometimes some special request. Suppose they are going to teach a language preference. The client, we say the client could be anyone, universities, schools, colleges. If they request the Unreal Engine to teach in this particular language, at the time when we have enrolled for that, they will contact us so that we can provide them any training. In case if you have a URL or to demonstrate your teaching, you can uh, again save it in your drive and give them access link. At the time I had because I was teaching some other students. So additional URLs here you can place your should be based in a new line. Every URL will be should be in a new line. You can say students work, your work, likewise. Then you should base your LinkedIn or ArtStation profile so that they can go and verify your content. I generally prefer LinkedIn because it can be easily verified. So do you currently teach in a training center? At the time I did, yes. So I put yes. And they will ask for our background. Hold on to choose more than one. So my basic would be film and TV. Then I also taught architecture. I am into simulation and I am also a generalist. So next thing what you can do is just press this button submit. For me, I have left out a lot of things. So if I fill it up, then I can go for the final submit. So your application will go through. So here, like I said, you can just search and learn for different content. I will also paste this in the link. So I have to stop the sharing. Oh, just a second. My power is gone. Me paste the other link. You can just go in particular content. You can just click those video and you can learn. Suppose if I go, I want to learn Niagara. So Niagara is so far they don't have anything. Like the chaos fresh thing. The tutorial for the fresh is here. You can go and learn it from here. Different options and contents they have showed you how to proceed and create manipulate all these things. So go to the learning part again. Whichever is trending, publish, views, everything you can enter. If you want to create anything new, you can just go on, place is create new, and you can enter those contents inside. Obviously, it's going to take some time. This is more into a development module. You can just create a new and upload your contents. So like it just goes on landscape and waterfall. So whatever you need, you can just go and access it here. Go back to the tutorial. They have it here. Any other questions? Okay, any others? Any other questions? So that is all from me today. So anyone else have any question? You can. This is the time to ask. Let me wait for some questions. Speak. You can use your chat box. You can type in your questions over there, and I'll be answering. For a few more minutes, or shall we wrap it up, sir? I'm not able to hear you, sir. Sorry. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Okay, see. Okay. See, that's what I said. No, so it's all about how comfortable you are with your Unreal Engine. I have to accept. For me, uh, initially I struggled a lot because I would say for Unreal Engine, basics is abundance. But once you jump into a specific topic, it will be very less. So in order to learn the basics, it will take some time. For me, it's like I said, me. Of course, I was into full time lecturing in some university, so I was not able to spend all my time. But if I'm right, if you could spend at least 2 hours per day, minimum 2 to 3 hours per day for about 17 sessions. So, like I said, no, there will be a different authorized instructor. You can ask Unreal Academy people to assign you some training sessions. They call it the basic Unreal training sessions. You can demo or workshop sessions. They will arrange it for you. So they will give you 17 different sessions. So this question, that varies from people to people, person to person. This particular question varies. I might master this in 10 days. Oh, sorry. Learn this in 10 days and appear for the test and I can clear it. But some other person, it might take 1 month to 6 months. That entirely up to you. So just go through the basics for all the 4 to 5 different topics that I have shown you here. Just go through the material that has been given in the Unreal Engine. Try to go for the basics, learn the basics. Whatever questions you have in your mind, go and check with Google or in their documentation page. Make sure you master the basics, user interface, lighting, editor, outliner. So if you go through the basics, basically I would say you can just go work on different projects. For an example, if you go and start with the architecture visualization, that has part of everything. You'll be learning the lighting, material, model building, and assigning materials to that, assigning a camera, rendering it out, render settings, and part of partial blueprint will be there. You can assign different sounds a particular area. For an example, there could be some wooden flooring and also could be some tile flooring. When someone walks barefoot on both the things, your audio will differ. Suppose someone walking over the wood, some wood noise is different from the verified tiles noise. So those things we can easily control with the Unreal Engine, sound, and other blueprint contents. And again, simple blueprint will be opening the door, opening the window, closing the curtain. So those are very simple things. So all basics can be mastered in quite few times, but you need to practice regularly. Regular practice is very important. Continuous practice, I would say. Say, suppose we have 1 week time. I know a lot of us are working professionals, but again, we can't say that as an excuse because end of the day, this is just a skill set. I made the mistake. I have to agree. I made a mistake initially and I couldn't contribute. Then I want to clear the certification. So what I did, I just dedicated 1 full month. So I used to teach 6 hours or 7 hours a day. Even despite that, I came home. I just made sure 1 to 2 hours I will spend. Like this, I spent for about a month. Then I gone through the test. Then I cleared the MCQ. Believe me, the MCQ is little bit tricky. They will give us four options. All four options appears to be correct. But somehow I managed. Some was easy. Since I have practiced those things, it was easy for me. Whatever I tried to skip, I struggled a bit there because it's literally challenging because we have a lot of questions that should be answered within a time restrictions. I have to go certain things. Thankfully, I cleared. Yes. Hope I answered your question. So on which content you're going to choose, which topic you're going to choose. If you're going to go for technical art and for the other one, your game development. So obviously C++ would be the basics for that. So contents related to that. But again, the basics, if you know, it would be better. But again, here the content is more like what we call as a visual scripting. Like I said, it's about connecting the nodes. So for Unity and other thing, you'll be needing the C++. But for Unreal Engine, if you know, you can understand certain contents, but not mandatory. Like I said, these are visual scripting. Connecting the nodes more like a flow chart. I hope you have done the flow chart. In case I don't know your education background, I don't know because I'm an engineer. I'm an BTech IT. So we had this flow chart. If else, if loop, if else loop. What is the functions? What are functions? Uses of functions. You can just there will be one input node, one output node. You can just connect input condition. If so and so condition, do this, else do this. That will be in the visual flow chart. All you have to do is to connect it. So likewise, the development module will be going inside Unreal Engine compared to other softwares like Unity. There you will be needing programming C++ and other things. Here, it is not mandatory, but if you know, it will be an added advantage in understanding the workflow and the functions. That is all. Like I said, if you see, end of the day, it's all about the pipeline. See, for us, software is just a tool. Okay. For any artist around the world, software is just a tool. End of day, where the software is being implemented and what are the advantage of the software. So, like I said, only if you know programming, you can just work with other gaming engines, not with Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is more like a visual plug and play guy. If you're more into the design part, and again, it's like virtual design. If you're interested, if you don't know programming, you can still manage an Unreal Engine. A lot of games like Uncharted, they have used fully Unreal Engine only. It's more like a visually stunning is an upcoming. They are utilizing in a lot of our VFX industry too. Not only in gaming, you have UI, UX, filmmaking, lot of things, and even using meta humans. You can use your iPhone, right? You can use your iPhone to capture your own self, and you can do a motion capture where the professional tools you require around many lakhs. Now it has just come to 1.5 lakh. Even you can buy that iPhone in second hands. So say around anything above iPhone 12 we can use. So oddly, even if you get in second hands, it will be 40,000 to 80,000. Whether you can make a whole movie. There are a lot of things you can search in YouTube. If you just go for iPhone as virtual camera, a lot of beautiful contents are there. You can just go in YouTube only. You will see that. So I would generally prefer this is a reason, like I said, end of the day, it's your choice and the company's choice. Whatever pipeline they are going at, you can go for it. Again, Unreal Engine, these are the reasons people are preferring it to work on. So much for hosting me, sir. Have a good time. Enjoy because this is a beautiful process. Certification is not that crazy or that tough, challenging that you see. Like I said, practice it. Practice made perfection. If you if you are able to dedicate your time properly, you can clear it in the first attempt itself. Don't think this is not clear. It's not possible for me. No, keep that out of your mind. I'm nothing. Literally, I'm nothing. A lot of us, we are nothing. You can easily do, but again, unless until you practice that confidence, you won't get. I too suffered the same. First attempt I didn't get because I didn't work enough. But I wanted to try. How hard it could be, I tried. Okay, so I take it. Between that 1 year I got. So after watching a lot of tutorials, lot of upgradation, and then I will take up a project. I will try to work it out. So I got an understanding how things are. Now it is much more easy. It's very addictive. I can't, stop working on it. So easy. There are certain softwares make your life very easy. Even because I started my career with Maya, then I went to Houdini, then went to again Unreal Engine. Now I see the resemblance between softwares, how advantages some are. So like this, you can just go for it. It's easy. Don't worry. Just practice and attempt. You can everyone can become an authorized instructor. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.